Hello everyone, today I'm going to explain the wonderful Juan Gabriel and his song Hasta que te conocí. My name is Sergio and this is ExplainEsto. Juan Gabriel, or El Juanga, which is pretty much just both names put together. I guess that works. Juan Gabriel was a singer, songwriter, and actor. Sadly, he passed away in 2016, but people will always remember him dearly for his amazing songs and performances. Juan Gabriel was so prolific in his songwritings that other singers would actually sing his songs, like he would write songs for other performers. And his songs were so good that they would even appear in Mexican soap operas, which for Mexico that's a huge thing. And that's actually how I met him, how I was introduced to his songs. I used to watch soap operas like Te Sigo Amando or Abrázame Muy Fuerte, in which the main song was written and performed by Juan Gabriel. So you can imagine like how huge of a deal he was and still is in Mexico. Juan Gabriel was so liked that he sold around 60 million records worldwide, to the point that his best-selling album is still, to this day, the best-selling album in Mexico. So you can again imagine how important he was, not only for Mexico as a culture, but also for the music itself. And just like Luis Miguel, which I did a video in the past, he also had a series called Hasta que te conocí, which follows his life and his career, so you should check it out. In this video, I will be showing you a concert at the National Institute of Fine Arts, in which you will be able to notice how great his voice was and also how amusing he was when it comes to the performance, as he can give amazing shows. Now, on this video I would like to explain a little bit about his song Hasta que te conocí, which roughly translates to Until I Met You. Now, opposed to Jose Jose, which I also did a video in the past, Juan Gabriel sings more of passionate pain. It's still coming from suffering, like pain, but it's more of a passion, something like the kind of like burns inside of you, like the kind of like you even like it. You know, it's like when you meet someone like that brings chaos to your life, but that also brings adventure. You know, like so you kind of like want that kind of person in your life. So this song talks about how he actually had a great life. His life was even perfect. Like he never experienced sadness. His life was all kindness and happiness until he met someone, and then everything just went south. But he even admits that like he was happy, even in the relationship he was happy, at least at the beginning. So first, I'm gonna put the original song in the description down below so you can go and listen to it. However, I'm only going to play portions of the song that I believe are going to be the main core of the song. And I'm going to put times at the top of the video so that you know what portion of the song we're talking about. And I'm also going to put subtitles at the bottom of the video so that you know what he is saying. However, I am not a professional translator, so I apologize if I make a mistake. I will try my best to portray what he's saying. And I will also be putting the full translation of the song on the description down below, so that if you're interested in knowing what he says throughout the whole song, so that you know. So, first, this song starts with just how he never actually experienced any sadness. Like I mentioned before, it's like everything was happiness, everything was kindness, and how he never cried, how just it was perfect until he met her. Which begs the question, right? Like, why did he do it? Like, if you know that someone is not right for you, like, why do we go and, be with that person? But, I mean, that's what we all do, I guess. So let's start with that. And also, what I notice is that in older songs, which is like this one, the singer used to talk a lot. It used to narrate a lot. So rather than using beats or just a lot of music, he would just start to speak out like the story. So this is one of those songs in which he just starts to lay out how everything went, and you will see that in this first part, how he just starts to speak out on how the relationship started and how it went south.
Yo vivía tan distinto, algo hermoso, algo divino, lleno de felicidad. Yo sabía de alegrías, la belleza de la vida, pero no de soledad, pero no de soledad. De eso y muchas cosas más.
And now, like I mentioned before, it was more of a explanation how the relationship went. It's just like with something really simple, with a guitar on the back, he just portray, like he just telling you how the story went, how it was, the background, all of that. And on the second part, we start to see how the song starts to get more intense. Like the music starts to take you through the pain. So it's pretty much like when you remember that mistake and you know what you shouldn't have done, but it's all coming like from the pain, you know, that regret that you have, like I shouldn't have done that. And so you will start to see how it starts, like the music, the lyrics, his performance starts to build up, like starts to take you through the whole pain of the relationship. So how everything just gets more and more intense. So we'll see the next part.
Hasta que te conocí, comencé a vivir la vida con dolor. No te miento, fui feliz, aunque con muy poco amor. Y muy tarde comprendí
That is the pain,
que no te debía amar,
like screaming at her, you know.
porque ahora pienso en ti, porque ahora pienso en ti, y porque ahora pienso en ti, mucho más que ayer, pero mucho más.
And now, okay, so now the next part is when everything just, like everything that builds up is just lashes out. Everything just explodes. So it's all pain. It's all coming from suffering. It's like whenever you are at your limit, you know, like when you cannot handle it anymore, and you want to scream, you have to scream, at that person. It's like, why did you do this? Like, why would you do something like that? And that is all the build up, finally getting to the climax, finally just like lashing out. So we'll see into that part.
Yo jamás sufrí, pero desgraciadamente era una noche como esta, cuando te
And even the music just starts to get you, you know, like not only the lyrics, not only his voice, also the music just takes you like BAM! Like, and not only that, okay, so you think now that Juan Gabriel is like done, right? Like it's gonna maybe repeat something, but no, he has something more for you. Like then after all of that suffering, all that building up, still Juan Gabriel is able to give you something more. In a few seconds, he's going to give you that glimpse of the pain. He's going to take you through the whole relationship. He's going to present you like how he was happy, how the relationship was even fine, and then it went worse and worse and worse, and then it just was like chaos, like suffering and all of that, and like all the joy from the suffering, all of that in just a few seconds, and all of that without saying a word. It's just going to be with his voice, and we're going to go into that, the most emotional part, the most like suffering, like painful. So we'll see. It starts with his voice, you know. So you can imagine the relationship just like getting worse and worse. like suffering building up, like all the pain, and then he just has to scream like. And now you know, or at least now you have an idea of his pain, his suffering, what he went through. And this is one of those songs that you just get. Like you're able to get the song even if you haven't gone through something like that. I mean, hopefully you haven't. But you're still able to relate. And it's not necessarily sad, like I mentioned before. It's just like, or depressing. It's more of a passionate pain, if that makes any sense. So please go and listen to the original song in full. And hopefully now you can experience the song in a different way, now that you know a little bit more about the story. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like the video and subscribe. And if you have any song or any topic for that matter that you would like to know more about, you can leave a comment down below and I will do my best to make a video about it. Until next time, my name is Sergio, this is ExplainEsto. Thanks for watching, bye bye.